Hi. If you're new here, that's alright, because I am too. Let me bring everybody up to speed real fast. This is a 31 Ford Model A. This is all the suspension out of a C5 Corvette. This is a Honda K24. My name's Nate.
That's the best.
And this is the M-word. The M-word of the day is murmuration. Not only fun to say, but pretty fun to watch too. I could probably burn, hours watching this stuff go on, but this is supposed to be a car show, so. Hey, speaking of car show, I want to take a few minutes while I fight this front end and just kind of go over what I want this channel to be, kind of how I want to present this, how often we're going to upload, what we're going to do, kind of the whole theme, the whole feel of the whole situation here. I want to kind of tell you guys what it is I'm trying to do and hopefully what you can expect. Be the YouTube channel you want to see and whatnot. And I don't know, the way I like a YouTube channel is I like a car project channel that really dives into the depths and the bits and the nuts and the bolts and the nits and the gritty pieces. I like all of the steps. I like seeing the victories. I like seeing the defeats. I like seeing the days that we win. I like seeing the days that we learn. I don't like just a big, here's what I built, kind of glossing over the whole situation. I want to get in there, man. Let's get in there. Let's get dirty together. Let's do this thing. Walk me through building the project. I want to get invested. I want to be involved. I want to learn. I want to learn what you're doing, because maybe you're doing something that I never thought of before, and maybe I can learn something new. Maybe you can learn something new, and maybe we can all just learn something new together.
Okay, so the point of all of that nonsense, let's try to get this guy down out of the way and get that shifter up out of there so that we could, when we take this body off, and get that shifter out of there, so when we take this body off, all that stuff's not hanging out here like a dick on a fish. So that is what we're doing now. That's always a good sign, especially when they circle like that. It's always a positive thing happening. Anyway.
So that's what I want out of this. I want like an honest, step-by-step, deep dive from jump. What's it going to take to make this rusting shell that I have here into a running, driving, turbocharged, 4-cylinder, 6-speed, tube chassis, Corvette suspended Model A. It's going to be a mission, guys. It really is, and I want to be able to show you that. I want to walk you through it one step at a time, and we're going to win some, and we're going to learn a bunch, and I just really want to be honest and transparent about what something of this caliber and this level takes. That's of course, provided that I'm capable of building it to the caliber and level that I envision it in my mind, and that's yet to be seen, but we're going to find that out together. That being said, some of these are going to be short, some of these are going to be long. They're not all going to be the perfect algorithm stroking 10 minutes. This one here is kind of a long boy. I thought about trimming it down some, but I really didn't feel like I could take much out and still tell you what I wanted to tell you, so it's as long as I feel like it needs to be. At least there's definitely more working than talking in this one, like I promised you.
That fought me way more than it should have. But that's out. You saw that's down. I can't believe how clean this gearbox looks for being almost 100 years old. Yep. Smells like progress to me. And one of the things about this car, when I say it's a nice clean car, what I actually mean. There's not even any, you can see there's not even any oil or anything on there. Like, almost 100 years ago, somebody bolted these on in Michigan. As far as I know, as far as I can tell, oh crap, you make a liar out of me. They haven't been apart yet. So, I just think that's cool. I got that. It just took 2 hands to break it loose, but wanted to point something real quick. When whatever it was encountered this back section, come on, focus. It's kind of hard to see, also since the deck, there we go, it's just sitting up there. You can see these quarters, the body line kind of does one of these. They kind of pooch out a little bit on both sides. It's hard to see, but trust me, it's there. I can tell you it's there. Do you see that crack? Right here along this body line, it's cracked. We'll go around the other side so we get some light through it. There we go. You can sort of see right there. You got daylight coming through the old body right there, and it's because if we put on our CSI glasses, I'm pretty sure what happened is this impacted this way, is bent that rear bar in. That we looked at yesterday. It caved this piece in, and when it did that, it pulled both of these like this, which is why these sections here are cut out. And we're working on being replaced. So that's what's going on kind of there. We're gonna have to kind of fix that, but that's all right. I'll take that over rusty crap any day of the week. Okay, our ha-ha, everything's unbolting very nicely look just ran out. These guys here are carriage type bolt. You can see they're rounded all the way through. So, moved up to these guys up here. These guys have a hex on the top I can even get a wrench on, but they're bound up too, they stuck. So we've got that one, that one. There are 2 more up in this neighborhood, and then those are on the other side, so that we have 8 bolts total. And I think I'm done talking to him. That's super fun. That is super fun. I really think, you guys, how about a little, come on. There's one on the other side too. I just think it's kind of neat. That was stuck in that, between that frame and that body. Dearborn, Michigan, 1930. we're pulling it out here in Albuquerque, New Mexico in 2024. I don't know, it seems dumb, but I think it's cool that that little tiny bit of fabric, you know, after all the stuff this car's been through, all the whatever, and we're not making a pillowcase with it by any stretch, but I just think that's really neat. Just think that's really cool. I really do. But I'm easily amused, so stuff like that, you know, simple. So now, what we got to figure out how to do is like screw some 2x4s together so we can, you'll notice we have no lift, so we're gonna have to just jack stands, 2x4s, a little of that, little of that, little of that, little of that. Little song, little dance, Batman's head on a lance.
So my plan as we sit here right now, how I'd really like this to work out, is to do kind of a, I don't know, we'll call it a full-length episode like this, like every other Friday, ideally. But keep an eye on the shorts, because I will go ahead and update a bunch of stuff in shorts. They're fun and easy to make and can be a quick update tool. So watch those, but kind of every other week is what I'm planning for kind of a long, more in-depth episode. So just kind of be patient with me because I'm doing all this alone and badly.
We have liftoff. I don't think those pieces have been separated since 1930. Everyone's excited. All right, so now I'm gonna try to take these rear wheels off and get this whole thing to droop a little bit and hopefully roll out from underneath there.
Okay, so I'm sure the eagle-eyed amongst you caught that steering wheel issue some minutes ago. I don't really remember now why I didn't take the wheel off when I had the opportunity, but now that I realize that it's the wheel's on, I can't open the door or access it really to get the steering wheel off. So, option 2. You know, at this point, how it came out isn't really important. The important thing is that the steering column is out of the car.
And that, as they say, How's that? She floats. We all float down here. So, I'll tell you guys, I'm flipping excited. It's a whole Model A off the chassis. That thing's been married to this chassis since 1931, and now we went ahead and took it off. I've done this once before, but it was for somebody else, so I'm kind of excited that this one is for me. Thank you guys. Glad you were here. Good stuff. Okay, so where were we? Ah, yes. That's right, we had separated this guy from its chassis. So we are here with a floating Model A body. I have a little cart underneath of it that we're gonna set the body on. Man, I'm sorry about the contrast here. There's a lot of bright light on this side and a lot of shadow over here, so the difference between the two, anyway. But while I thought what we might do is, since I'll be honest with you guys, and I'm still not 100% sure that this and this are gonna play nicely, so I figured we'd never have a better time than to try to set the transaxle on the cart, and we'll have to trim some of these out a little bit, but we're gonna have to do that anyway, so that's not a big deal. But then I'd like to set the body down over the transaxle on the cart just to make sure everything is gonna fit. You think? Sound good? Sound fun? Cool. Let's do that. Okay, so excellent news. After wrestling and almost dumping that T56 transaxle onto its input shaft at least 3 times and getting it up onto the legs of the engine hoist, it was only then that I remembered that I'm pretty sure the way I got that up there in the first place was this way and parallel with the legs of the thing, and then picked it up and spun it on the hook. I hope that's how I did it. I don't remember. Okay, that was emotional. But we got it on there, so that's neat. So now, all we get to do in theory is scooch it up under yonder Model A and see if it fits. No problem. Okay, we are absolutely getting there, but as you can probably see as we continue to come down with the car, that wants to be lower than that, because we're not going to be satisfied with this sitting up on top of a frame rail kind of nonsense. We need the junk in the trunk is what we need to be happening here. So we need to get the grinder out, and I'm just going to cut this little triangular section here right out to start with, because as you can see, this has been the metal termites have been to that, so that needs fixed anyway, and that's got the big old chisel hole in it. And I'm going to just hack this out right along these lines, give us some more room to work with. So I'm going to do that. Like a glove!
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you watching. If you feel so inclined to do the things, that would be awesome. If not, that's fine. I don't do the things either. Just come check us out next time and we'll see you then. Thanks.